BFBS. Hal Stewart.
Many of you may be familiar with the Invicta Foundation. We've featured them on BFBS in the past. The foundation has been set up to try and provide some help to injured members of the armed forces. Chris Bell lost his brother-in-law whilst he was on tour of Afghanistan and has decided to do something to raise funds for this charity. Chris joins me on the line now to tell us what he's got planned. Welcome to the show, Chris. How are you doing today?
Well, not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, good. Now, we join you busy. What is it that you do?
I'm a police officer.
Ah, right. Okay. Why don't you tell us what you've actually got planned where you're going to be raising money?
Well, basically, what we're going to be doing is, it's called the Ride London to Surrey 100. It's a 100-mile cycle ride, starting in London, going through parts of Surrey, and then back up into London. And it's a 100-mile distance. It's part of the Olympic legacy. So I'm taking part in that on the 4th of August this year and hoping to raise a bit of cash for the Invicta.
So this is the route made famous by the world's best cyclists at the London 2012 Olympics. How daunting is this?
Yeah, fairly daunting. Looking at the route, there's obviously sections of it which are quite hilly. The rolling hills of Surrey, as it's called on the route planners. So yeah, it is fairly daunting, I suppose, but I'm looking forward to it. A
100-mile route. Can you talk me through it?
It starts at the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park in London, obviously the scene of most of the Olympic activity that you would have seen on the telly, and then goes down Tower of London, follows a route into Chiswick, East Sheen, Walton-on-Thames, into Surrey, down through Weybridge, Byfleet, Ripley, West Horsley, Abingdon Hammer, Forest Green, Dorking, and then the fairly infamous Box Hill, which is the bit I'm really not looking forward to. Up through Leatherhead, Cobham, Esher, back into London, into Kingston upon Thames, Rains Park, Wimbledon, and then finally finishing on the Mall.
Wow. Well, I don't know if this is one word or two, possibly hyphenated. Leg testing is what I would describe that as.
Yeah, absolutely. Leg testing and back braking, I think.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be a test of my endurance, that's for sure.
And how's training been going? I assume and hope you've done some.
Yeah, I've done quite a bit. I've been cycling pretty much every day. I cycle to work and back every day, and I'm racking up about between 100 and 150 miles a week on the bike at the moment. So, yeah, it's gone quite well. I'm fairly confident I'll be able to get around.
Good. Now, why the Invicta Foundation specifically?
Well, as you mentioned at the beginning, I lost my brother-in-law, who was in the Royal Engineers, and we now, every year, do a memorial for him. Some of his boys from the Engineers and his mates from his hometown of Llanelli. We get together once a year and do a memorial weekend, and we raise money for various different causes. And a couple of years back, we did it or last year I think it was, we did it for the Invicta Foundation, and we invited the founders down there because the Invicta Foundation, as I'm sure you're fully aware, was founded by a soldier's parents who was also in the Engineers, and Jamie knew. So it's kind of got a link. It's got a sort of special place for us, and I think it's an important charity. They do a lot of great work, and I think it's very, very difficult for the families and the soldiers who are injured and unfortunately end up not being able to go back to active duty. So for me, it's just a way of sort of remembering my brother-in-law, who was a top guy, and helping out the guys, out there fighting for us all over the world.
Absolutely. And if people have been inspired by what you've said and want to support, how can they do it?
They can either go on to Invicta Foundation's webpage, and if they just type in the Invicta Foundation, there'll be links to their BT Donate pages, or they can go directly to mine, mydonate.bt.com/fundraisers/Chris Bell 2, and that'll take them straight to my donation page where they can hopefully help me out.
Chris Bell, we wish you the very best of luck. This is going to be tremendously difficult, but I've got a good feeling. I hope you can raise a lot of money for a worthy cause, the Invicta Foundation. And, of course, let us know how you've got on at the end of it all.
Yeah, I will do, and thanks very much for helping me out and helping try to raise a bit more cash for them.
Hal Stewart.